In today's video guys, we are going to be talking about Race V4 changes in Blox Update 20. Now, Race V4 is now a big and integral part of PvP here in Blox, so we are going to be talking about the changes in the next Blox update, the buffs, the nerfs, the different stuff that they can be adding, and trust me, there's going to be some things that are going to be cool that we're going to be covering in this video. Alright y'all, so just as a way of saying thank you, before we start, I just want to announce that we're going to be doing a permanent food giveaway at 30,000 subscribers. And, subscribe to the channel right now. And as a way of me saying thank you, I'm going to be doing this permanent food giveaway at 30,000 subscribers. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and join our Discord down below. And without further ado, let's get this video started. So first of all, I just want to say this right now, right? I am never going to be asking you guys again on if Race V4 should be changed. I think Blox players are brain dead, and I'm not saying this to offend you guys, but I just want to show you guys a couple of comments or a couple of things that I saw from comments in my polls and when I asked on Discord. There are some people asking for Race V4 to last longer and for Race V4 to be easier to get. And what I mean by easier to get, I mean the bar. I mean, they are saying that Race V4 bar should be increased so people could get the bar and Race V4 faster, and that Race V4 could last longer, which in my opinion is the absolute most brain dead thing ever. If they do make Race V4 last longer and easier to fill up the bar, it will absolutely kill PvP in Blox. You will no longer need to have any skill, which I do think that most of the people recommending this are definitely skillless, because recommending something like this is quite skillless, because let's be honest here, if you want Race V4 to last long, it's probably because you rely on it too much. Alright, so without further ado, it's time to talk about now the changes that we might be seeing in Blox Update 20. Alright, so Editor Beast is gonna take over the voiceover, but basically there are a few notable changes that are gonna be coming for Blox Update 20 in terms of Race V4 changes. Now, the most notable one that I have seen is from a moderator or admin that basically said this. He says that Race V4 is definitely gonna get a nerf. The shield reduction is most likely going to be reduced a little bit. So shield reduction in the next update for Shark, which is actually the most broken, brain dead, busted thing that makes people skillless, is actually gonna get a nerf in the next update, which is pretty cool. Now, what about the other races? Since everybody's talking about Shark V4, needing a nerf. Now, what about Skypian or Human V4 or Mink V4 or Cyborg V4? Now, there's a statement that I agree with, because when I was doing research for this video, I searched up Kuro, which is one of the guys that I've been looking at his chats for information and stuff like that. And there's a statement of his that I kind of agree with. He says that he semi-agrees with Shark nerf because Shark has always been busted. But he does not agree with Sky and Human being nerfed, because back then, before Race Awakening existed, they were actually pretty weak. And his last statement is, the point of Race Awakening was to change the meta. Nerfing an entire race due to one attribute that isn't always guaranteed in PvP is just coping at this point. Which I kind of agree with, because Skypian and Human V4, they are kind of possible to evade and dodge. Like for Human V4, you can actually beat them. But for Shark V4, it's literally just kind of impossible. So I do agree with his statement here. Now it's time to go to Twitter again, as the next thing we are checking is kind of insane. So if we head over to Ripinj's Twitter and scroll down, then we can see something interesting, which actually talks about Mink V4 and how they might add unique dashing animations in the next update. Just remember that Mink V4 has dash effects, but its dash animations is the same. Let's actually go check it out right now, because I'm going to be playing to you guys right now what it looks like, which this animation is just a simple animation of a guy activating his Race V4, which is Mink, and then him dashing around, which in my opinion, it does kind of look cool. If they do add something for Mink V4, the dashing animations, I do think that's going to be pretty cool for Mink V4. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. If you do have some stuff to talk about in particular regarding to Race V4, then comment it down below. And if you guys have some stuff about Race V4 or some other stuff about Blox that you want me to talk about, comment it down below. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.